One of the most known about the Hive are their custom servers. People love them, people play them, and they really enjoy them. And finally, custom servers have got their own updates. So in today's episode, I'll be taking a look at the custom server update. Be sure to enjoy the video, smash that like button, and subscribe as it helps me out and you can enjoy more videos similar to this one. For now, let's get into the video. So basically, just a quick recap on custom servers. They are custom servers based on the Hive's games like Treasure Wars, Sky Wars, etc. And basically, you have the power to control what mechanics work, like game mechanics and everything generally. But the thing is, they weren't really great. Some features like presets were broken. They just didn't work at all. But with this update, they have finally addressed them and they fixed them, and now they work a lot better, in fact. So I'll be going through the custom server changelog that the Hive has just released. And yes, custom servers are out on all regions, so I would definitely recommend you guys hopping on and making a custom server on your own and seeing through the new features, because trust me, there are a bunch of new features that I really feel that the custom servers needed. The first big thing about the custom server update is that they overhauled all of the menus so that it's easier and quicker for you to find them and change any settings that you require in any game. They have made it significantly easier, if I'm honest, and I do really like these new menus. Now there are some other improvements and fixes. For example, they added the world time as a setting that you can change, or they fixed some things like code only mode. These are some interesting little fixes that did really need in the custom servers, and I'm glad that they have finally fixed them. Now there are also some game specific changes. For example, in Treasure Wars, you have the option to enable disable purchasing of select items in the shop, which is pretty big if I'm honest. Basically, you can make it so that you can't purchase armor from the shops, or you can't purchase swords from the shops. This is such an interesting feature to have, and I'm really glad they have it. Some other things include, for example, in Sky Wars, they added the ability to change the health on kill setting so you can max it out or limit it, which is pretty great. And there are some other new fixes in survival games and Just Build. But honestly, these are great changes to some of the games that didn't really require some. But finally, the biggest thing about the custom server update are the presets. Presets are basically your own custom servers transformed into a code, and you can share it with people. Just like Mario Maker levels, you can make your own preset, you can set it as whatever you want, and basically you can generate a code for it, generate a name, and then you can share it around. For example, I've linked in the description one of my forums basically where you can share your own custom server codes and giving some more details so that people can enjoy and play them. I feel like it's gonna be a very fun time seeing some of the more creative ones, and I definitely want to cover some of the more interesting ones on my channel, so stay tuned for a future video on that. And another big thing that has been added are featured presets. Basically, presets that are featured are one of the community's favorite presets to use. For example, Free Shop Treasure Wars, as you see a lot of YouTubers using, or Death Tag in Sky Wars, that's another favorite as well. These are great features that finally made it to the Hive, where you can only just click on a button and you instantly have the Sky Wars CS or the Treasure Wars CS up there and loaded, and you can instantly start the game. I feel like that's a pretty great addition, and you never know, in the future, maybe if someone's preset gets popular, maybe that could be added on the featured preset list. Now I'm going to be going over the featured presets. For example, in Skywars we have Cracked Skywars, which is only the most OP ores and kids give health. Basically, just imagine Hypixel Skywars insane mode. The next one is Death Tag, a classic and a favorite. You have 1 health per life, and you can kill each other fairly quickly. Another one is Second Chance, which is basically Skywars, but you get another chance, and you also have Keep Inventory on, which is pretty great. Next presets are in Treasure Wars, so we got Double Drop, which basically every summoner drops 2 times the loot. I feel like that's gonna be pretty interesting, although I think maybe a couple more things should be added to that one, but Free Shop, which is another classic one. Basically everything is free and you only have 1 life, so just go bananas, I guess. And Gold Rush, which basically means you can only get gold and the summoners are maxed from the start. So that's kind of interesting. I guess you can only go after chain arm. And in survival games we have some more interesting featured presets. Deathmatch Frenzy, which basically you have maxed out loot and you have 60 seconds till deathmatch. Basically a quick deathmatch with I guess, some more OPness added to it. We got the Hungry Game, which is, basically sumo, where you fist fight people to the death, and, you have food so that you can't starve. I feel like that's another classic one that people use just because, it's sumo. People love sumo. And finally, another favorite classic, OPSG, which is basically 5 times the loot, double health, and there's no hunger. Basically, it's chaos. You have top tier stuff in chests, and especially in cows and drops. It's just insane. So the next game is Death Row. We have power and numbers. We got 4 deaths and faster traps and deep cooldowns. That should be kind of interesting, I guess. Another classics whoosh one, which basically there are no deaths and there's 1 second deep cooldown. But if you try that one out, be careful around the anti-cheat. It does kick people a lot. And we got slow and steady, which is basically 1 life, no deaths, and no leaps. So that's gonna be kind of slow, but I mean, it is expected from the name. Now for Murder Mystery, we only have 2 presets. Double Trouble, we have 2 murders, 2 detectives, and 2 times coin respawn. Basically Murder Mystery, but kind of more quick, I guess. And Zapper Frenzy, 3 murderers, more coins, and the Zapper equals 1 coin. That should be kind of hectic. For hide and seek, we have all the blocks. Select any hiding block from any map, which is basically any block that the Hive has added to the roster. That should make it a bit interesting. We got Block Chase, which is hide and seek, but there's no hiding, so you can't hide at all. And Simply Dirt. The hiders have only 1 block to choose, and surprise, surprise, it's dirt. I don't know what's the logic behind that one, but it does sound interesting to play with only 1 block. Now, for Just Build, I'm actually surprised that they have made some featured presets, but honestly, it's, not surprising that these are it. Basically, you have Gone in 60 seconds, which is basically 60 seconds of build time, and after that, you go judge the builds. And then you have Minimalist Marvels, which is a 50 block limit, plus 3 minutes of build time. Again, it's just build, not many things you can do with it other than build. All in all, the custom server update has been one of the best updates that are permanent for the Hive. I know we had one of the biggest ones, the Sonic update and the Spring update, but sadly those updates weren't permanent, they were temporary, so that's why I really do like the update. Now in a future video, I want to take a look at your guys' preset codes, so make sure to whack them down in the description, or just click on the link and go to the forums post so I can see them there. I can't wait to see some of your interesting creations, guys. And yeah, I really want to thank you all guys very much for watching. If you like what you see, I have uploaded similar videos that you can check out on my channel, and YouTube recommends this video right here on screen that from looks of things people really enjoy, so maybe you should watch that one right now. I want to thank you all very much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.